lady here named Smriti, and I would like to ask her to come up because she has family that are in Nepal, and so she would like to just share a little bit with you before we do the pass the hat.
Hi, I am Smriti. I'm a senior at Bothell High School, and I am from Nepal. As many of you might have heard that 3 weeks ago, an earthquake of magnitude 7.9 hit my home country, Nepal. Within seconds, her valuable culture and rich history were all gone. It triggered an avalanche on Mount Everest too, and it was followed by hundreds of aftershocks, which caused a lot of devastation. The earthquake and the aftershocks destroyed many homes in the affected areas, which were either completely destroyed or badly damaged. Then, just last week on Wednesday, 2 weeks after the initial earthquake, Nepal was hit with yet another shock, and it was a big one, with magnitude 7.3. Seismologists are still debating whether it was an actual big earthquake that hit Nepal or just another one of the many aftershocks followed by the initial one from April 25th. The aftershocks managed to destroy the remaining homes, which were already weakened by the initial earthquake. The death toll so far has gone up to be more than 9,000, and it is still rising every day. Out of the 75 districts in Nepal, 23 have been the most affected. The people in these districts are scared to even go inside their home or any building, so that kind of forces them to live out on the streets. This also causes a lot of difficulty for the government in providing aid to these people because it is currently raining really hard in Nepal, so there is a rising demand for tents, which the government has been unable to keep up with. Many organizations have helped Nepal to rescue the victims of the earthquake, but there are still areas where they have not been able to reach due to things such as roadblocks, landslides, and flooding, so the conditions of the people in these areas is still unknown. Nepal is suffering, and that is why I am here. I am here to ask for your help. The rescue phase of this earthquake is coming to an end, which means that the next step is on its way, which would be providing for the basic needs such as food, shelter, medications, and the most important would be reconstruction so that we can rebuild Nepal to its form of the beautiful country that it once was. I would like to ask for your support in helping Nepal stay strong. As you might have heard of the saying that every penny, every dollar counts, but here in America, $1 can't really give you much. But I would like to say that $1 in Nepal can save someone's life. $1 can keep a person alive for one day because it feeds a person for one day. Nepal is in need of all the help that it can get because, to start out with, it was already one of the poorest countries in the world, but because of this disaster, the destruction has caused it too much damage, and it is helpless right now. So I would kindly ask you to help Nepal in any way possible. Thank you so much for your time and generosity.
And all the funds will go to the Red Cross. And we did this at the beginning of our program on Friday, or a week ago Friday, and we were able to raise $690, so we would love to at least match that, if not surpass it. So we will get that started.